Hi friends! I will be doing a tutorial today on how to make this beautiful granny square crochet motif, and you can join loads of these and make a blanket. That's what I'm going to be doing. Please tune back in to see how I combine these. What we're going to do is we're going to start off with a pair of scissors and a crochet hook. I'm using a 3.5 millimeter hook. And grab your yarn. You can do a block colour if you wish to, but I tend to combine a lot of different colours and make some really bright granny crochet blankets. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to wrap the yarn around our finger, and you can do this in any which way you want to. Just a disclaimer, please check out my previous 2 videos on how to do basic chains and do a basic double crochet. That may be really helpful. Okay, so you can slow this video down as well if I'm going too quick. So I'm going to talk about this yarn as if it's a strand of hair. Okay, and we're braiding it, we're doing a plait. So what I'm going to do is I don't start off with a magic circle at all. I tend to have my own way of starting the piece of work that we're going to be doing. So I tend to just hold the yarn like that, crochet hook in the right hand, and I will just twist the yarn as such. See that twist? I will pick up some hair and pull it through. We've got our first chain. Please go ahead and do another 3 chains because we need 4 chains to make the center here. We're going to go ahead and just stitch into that first chain, and we've got the round circle right there. Please go ahead and chain 1, 2, 3, pick up hair from the back, and we're going to go right into that center of the circle, and I'm taking more hair from the back, pulling it through. We've now got 3 strands of hair on our crochet hook. Pick up hair from the back, pull through 2, and pull through another 2. We've got our first double crochet. Go ahead and repeat that process again. Pick up hair from the back, put it into the center, pick up more hair from the back, pull it through. We've got 3 strands of hair. Pick up more hair from the back, pull through 2. Pick up more hair, pull through 2. Again, we're going to literally repeat that process up until we get to here. So go ahead and keep doing that. I am going to do a few more slowly. I'm just going to carry on with that tail there. You see the tail end of the yarn? Because I am going to go ahead and just weave that in as we're crocheting. Okay. And I'm not going to cut anything out of this video. I want to show the entire process of me actually crocheting, because when I was learning 20 odd years ago, I used to hate watching edited and snippet videos. I like to see the entire process from start to finish. So I'm just going to pull some more yarn there, and I am nearly at the end. And that tail is disappearing quite nicely. So guys, I don't specify how many double crochets we need to do in the center, because you know this very much depends on the thickness of the yarn that you're using, and I'd like for you to get comfortable and confident in like closing your circle and playing around with patterns as well. So when you reach the end, go ahead and slip stitch in that last bit there. I am gonna get a pair of scissors. I'm gonna snip that end there, and I'm just gonna weave that in like that, because I want to add a different color, as you can see here. Now guys, I've decided to go for this pink next. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna literally start anywhere from this circle. So again, I'm gonna wrap the yarn around my hook, and I'm gonna just literally go into that chain there. Take hair from the back, I'm gonna pull it through and just yank that. That's now nice and secure. 1, 2, 3, chain 3. We're going to go ahead and make this corner now, okay? So we're going to take care from the back, and in that same chain, go ahead and double crochet twice. Okay, chain 1, because we really want to define that corner, and in the same space, 1, 2, double crochet. Excellent, you've now got your first corner. Slip stitch 1. Now I'm going to put that bar about there. Okay, so I'm going to take care from the back, double crochet times 3. Okay, I'm just going to do that again. 1, 2, 3, chain 1. Let's make that second corner now. Now looking at my work, I'm going to put the second corner right there. So take care from the back. So we're going in with 2 chains now, we've got 3. Pick up more hair, pull through 2, pick up more hair and pull through 1. And again, that's another double crochet, okay? Chain 1. I'm just turning my work around as I'm progressing around my work. We're going to double crochet again times 2 in that same spot there, right? Chain 1. And now let's make that post. There's the post. 1, 2, 3. Chain 1. Let's now go ahead and make that third corner. I'm going to put that third corner right there. Okay. So double crochet in there. Chain 1. Absolutely double crochet again. Okay. Chain 1. And you see this post, we're going to make one of course here as well. I'm going to stick it in there. So we're going to double crochet 3 times, chain 1. Let's put that last corner in. I'm going to stick it right there. 1, 2, so that's double crochet, chain 1, double crochet twice, chain 1, and let's put that post in there. 1, 2, 3, double crochets, chain 1, slip stitch into that first double crochet there, pair of scissors, snip that, and voila, we've now got our first row. Let's come back with another colour. Now guys, I've come back with this bright blue, and you can literally start from any corner that you want when you're adding yarn. I'm going to go ahead and start from this corner here. So same thing as we done with this when we started with this colour. I'm going to wrap that yarn around my hook, and I'm going to go straight into the corner there. Pull some hair from the back and pull it through. Tug it. That's now nice and secure. Chain 3. In that corner, double crochet times 2. Okay. There we go. Chain 1. Now, in every post, we're going to make a new post. So as your pattern progresses, this is why I've got this here, because I wanted to explain this to you. As we progress, we're going to end up adding another post into that line. So can you see here with the red row, I started off with 1 post, just like on the pink, we've got 1 row here. You see on the next row that I'm going to do with the blue, I'm going to go ahead and add 2 posts on each edge. So there's not going to be 1, there's going to be 2. Now on the third one, there's going to be 3. On the fourth one, there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. On the fifth one, there's going to be 5. So we're going to be adding a post as you progress with each chain, okay? I will go ahead and complete this round with you, I think, and then I shall stop. So in each space, I'm literally going ahead and adding 3 double crochets, and that looks something like that. Okay, you know the corner, literally going to do the same thing. 2 double crochets, chain 1, and again 2 double crochets to really define the corner. There we go. That's now looking more like a square, guys. Would you agree? Turn the work as you're progressing, and again go ahead and put in 3 double crochets. Into the next post, go ahead and put in 3 double crochets, and now we're at the corner again. There's the corner, remember? And we're going to make the corner again by 2 double crochets, a chain, and 2 double crochets, chain 1, same thing. Put 3 posts in by doing 3 double crochets in each one. 1, 2, 3, chain 1. Now we're at the last corner. Double crochet, slip stitch, double crochet, chain 1, same thing again. Go ahead and add the posts. 1, 2, 3, chain 1, and we've got the last post here. 1, 2, and oh, do you know what? This is actually a really good opportunity for me to show you how I join yarn. So I've got broken yarn here. What I'm going to go ahead and do is, so you can tie this, which I don't like doing that because the knot will the knot will show through. How I do it is, I literally place the yarn there like that, and I just hold it behind here, and I'm going to go ahead and literally just carry on knitting. I know this is going to look really, really messy. Right, I'm going to chain 1, and then I'm going to slip stitch into there. I'm going to cut that and just loop it through. And now, guys, look, you see this? I'm just going to weave it through, or I could just cut it off. But this is going to look so much more seamless than knotting, okay? I think I will stick around and actually do another row with you guys. Bear with me, I'm just going to grab another colour. Alright friends, I've come back with this grassy green. Same thing. Loop it around, and I'm going to start in this blue, in this corner here on the blue. 1, 2, 3, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, double crochet, times 3 in the next post, chain 1, same thing again in the next post, chain 1, same thing again in the next post. And guys, do you notice how I just put the leftover tail under my thumb because I just weave it in as I'm going? We've worked up to that corner now. Now, same thing, double crochet, chain 1, just unwrap some yarn there, double crochet times 2, chain 1, into the next post, 3 double crochets, chain 1, next post, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3. Sorry guys, I know I'm a little bit all over the place. It's my yarn that I'm really trying to unwrap here. There we go, I've got some now. Chain 1, double crochet times 3 again, 1, 2, 3, chain 1. Now we're at the next corner, double crochet times 2, chain 1, double crochet. And guys, you may notice my hands are doing a lot of moving. My crochet hook and the yarn rarely move, and I just turn the piece around as I'm working around the project. Oh, Yeah. I am going to make this into a blanket, as I was saying before. Now, if you would like a tutorial on how to stitch the blanket together, I've got a really clever way of doing it, where I have found quite an easy way of doing it. I don't know if this is actually a technique, but I've been making blankets for a best part of 20 years. So can you please consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll be uploading that very, very shortly. Okay, 1, 2, 3, last one, 1, 2, 3. You can make these squares as big or little as you wish. I'm just going to finish off by slip stitching as always, like so. I'm just going to snip the yarn there. Yeah, you can make these granny squares as big or little as you wish. Like, I've made blankets before with this size where I've joined them together, or you can do even bigger than I've done here. But please come back and I'll show you how to stitch them together. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I am really, really new to YouTube, so could you please like, subscribe and support as always. I've got so many different ideas of things that I'd like to share, so let me know if you do like my content. Any feedback is much appreciated, and everyone have a blessed day, and I shall hopefully see you soon. Bye.